From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Just about to get underway, digging in, number 0.
Number 0.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz should have this one, and there's one down. Inside, ball 1. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Myers checks the runner, and he's back in easily. 0-1 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
The Pirates looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Caught him looking for the K. Hit in the air, center field. Lopez moving under this one, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for the Pirates, Braxton Ashcraft. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he's out on the tag.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 21 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. He's a guy who does it all. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Oh! Hit on the ground to short. And that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, top of the second, number 6 digs in now. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. Meyer, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 1 away.
That is good. The designated hitter, Nick Gonzalez.
No, that's a ball.
Second inning here, no score.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Out to short, Lopez. There's 1. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
This one in the air center field. Makes his way towards it. 2 down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Leading off, number 45. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On the ground to third. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
inside corner. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 1-1. That clips the corner. And there's a ball. Got him swinging.
Nope, outside. Up.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. High fly ball right field. Drifts towards it. 2 away now. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's the third out. Back here in Miami, stepping in the long ball threat, number 2. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the left fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. High fly ball out to left field. Gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nasim Nunez. And a foul ball. The 0-1. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. That's the second out. And now the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Coming on. And that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Nick Gonzalez. Meyer back to work. Ground ball left side. Lopez. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him looking. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone. Here's the catcher. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now he steps off the rubber.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. But he's back.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. Popped up, under it, and that is that. Back here in Miami, all set for the top of the 6th. Number 45 getting ready to hit. Swings and chases a low one there. Line drive, that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Ball 1 there. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Snap throw to first, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Buddy scrambles back. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball two.
You got to be
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Runner goes again.
Woo. He's out.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Marlins, number 24.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
That's a ball.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0. One down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nasim Nunez. Line drive. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second. With only one away. New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. In position. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on
He's
him,
out.
and it's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, number 2. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's one away. Hard hit left side. And 2 away to start the 7th. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 6 now at the plate.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Buccos down to their final strike. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
¿Qué lo que? Yo jugando un jueguito para irme a trabajar. Estoy jugando. No, yo no tengo la liga ya. Vicente. Yeah. Sí. Yo me quedé en el Wildcard. Me mató Vainita, me mató Garlo. Vicente. El único. Pero uno con Scope. Hay gente nueva en la liga. Hay gente nueva en la liga. Pues no, yo no tengo más juego con nadie. ¿Con quién? Sí. Yo lo tiré los tres. Ángel quiso calentar conmigo. Con un equipo de mierda. Mira, Scopy tiene 6. Tiene 6 bateador street shooter y tiene 7 zurdos. Sí, no le gustan los derechos. Sí, a él le gustan los derechos contra zurdo. No, él está bateando en la liga de él. Y se siente pero la reta, muchachos, sentado. Otro Brian. Yo me voy a trabajar ya después de este juego. Con Scope y la liga de él. Calenta. El batea pilas, el loco. Sí, él está bateando. Lo que pasa es que tú eres Yair Junior. Tiene días. Se siente, pero te la reta. Pero yo tengo un equipo de mierda. Yo estoy ahí probando cartas. Estoy yo ahí. Todas las firmas me han sido 3 firmas mierda. Yo no he firmado jugador de miedo todavía. Voy a hacer el underdog en esta liga. No, muchachos, tú vas a jugar con nosotros, con lo que te conocemos. No, yo, man. Yo mañana duermo. Yo mañana voy a llegar y voy a dormir a ver con quién es que me toca. Lo bueno es que mañana hay un límite. Mañana ponen un límite para los corredores. Supra se armó. Supra anda armado hasta los dientes. No te conviene jugar con Cano ahora mismo, hasta ahora, ¿no? ¿Cuál equipo tú eres? Pedro, tú eres Pedro. Pues entonces no es Washington. Oh, Washington. Yo lo estoy confundiendo con White. Mala mía, manito. No, yo no jugué con él. Yo no jugué con él. Gracias a Dios yo jugué con Brian. Esos 3 juegos de él yo lo gané. Gracias a Dios. Así, todo el duro dice lo mismo. ¿Por qué ustedes son así? Oye, ahora. Todo el que bate ahí, déjame irme que ya te comenzó a hablar mierda. Ah, no. Aquí hay unos tigres que maripositas que tiran. Aquí hay unos maripositas. Aquí hay uno que se llama Supra, que él filma todo lo que tiran a menos de 70 millas. Para gente como tú. Oye, él le pone a esa gente. Para no verlo ver, para que no se lo pongan a gente. No, él. A este tiempo ya él le da gremado ya. Pero gremado tiene un corel duro. ¿Tú tenías a ese Brian una vez? Mira qué palo.
And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1. One down. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Hey!
Comes up empty.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Nunez throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, left field. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Bouncer to second. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Kyle Sauer.
Now time called at the plate. Misses the sweeper. Now 1-1. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Strikes him out with 102. Now the third baseman. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2-2. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Top half of the third inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. And next is the Guardians catcher. Golden opportunity right here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a pop-up. One away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to...
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Now pitching for the Marlins, Number 39.
No.
Well,
Inside.
he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, a short could be two. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. In the air, right field, Bazana under it, and there's one down. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. Runner on at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter. Bazana settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez.
Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. This one in the air, center field. Should have this one. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Angel Martinez. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way
Off
and
the
put
plate,
the ball
ball
in
one.
play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground.
No,
But
that's
it
a
kicks
foul ball.
1-1 now. And a foul ball. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 out man at first. Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Runner goes again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Martinez up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Number 24.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, driving that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Number 34. Liam Hicks.
You know, these
Ball
Marlins
inside.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss down on. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Ryan Rocchio. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Here's the catcher, a switch hitter batting right.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 29.
Ball.
On the ground to first. Hernandez steps on the bag. 1 away here in the fifth.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Ball
Nope,
1, no
that's
strikes.
inside.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Tapped softly on the ground. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Fought off foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 24.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The other way, and foul ball. The 0-2. And that one handled. So up next,
The batter,
Otto
number
Lopez.
6.
Flied to right
Otto
his first time.
Lopez.
Ball, that's outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this
That's ball
ballgame.
2.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. What a
He's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. Top 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Ground ball to the right side. Hernandez takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not
Ball,
out of
that's
reach
low.
either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Ripped on a line to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nasim Nunez.
Ball, that's in.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stuart Fairchild. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Just missed it. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Brian Rocchio.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Inside, ball 1. That's
2-0
ball
count.
2.
You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
High fly ball, right field. Stowers in position. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, number 5.
This one in the air center field. Ruiz settles under this one, and that's the third out. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one out front that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The Marlins, the center fielder, number 3, Ruiz.
Foul ball. And time called prior to the 0-1. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. On the ground to first. Low to second, and that's a double play to end it.